was senseless. It was a senseless act. And but what I would tell him, if he could hear me, and I'm sure he can from heaven, that we'll carry on. We'll take his place.
A Jefferson County constable reacting to the shootings near Texas A&M that took the life of a law enforcement officer he knew.
Put your hands up!
And this is cell phone video taken by a man who lives near the site of the shootings. Good evening, I'm Kelly Phillips.
And I'm Bill Leger. Thank you for joining us. We have new information tonight about the man investigators say shot and killed a constable in College Station and 2 other people. Investigators say 35-year-old Thomas Kafal III was 2 months behind on his rent, and a constable was serving him with a notice to appear in court next week to explain the delay. The next step could have been an eviction. The suspect is accused of shooting and killing the constable as well as a second person before he was killed during an exchange of gunfire. Several other people were hurt. An automatic alert system warned students and staff at Texas A&M near the scene of the shootings.
We need 1 unit to go to Woburn and Fidelity. There's an active shooter. We have a constable down.
The death of Constable Brian Bachmann has impacted many other law enforcement officers, including the Jefferson County Precinct 1 constable. 6 News reporter Kalie Desimone explains.
I actually think about the best every day. I'm actually thinking more about it today in light of the tragedy yesterday.
Every day for several years, Deputy Constable Jeanne Riley has traveled the roads of Jefferson County. But this day is different.
We just do the best we can.
The shooting death of a Constable Monday near the Texas A&M campus is making Riley think more about her safety and the safety of other officers.
The arms and the legs for the justice courts.
That's how Charles Wiggins describes the job constables and their deputies carry out each day.
We serve the papers out of the county and the district courts along with the JP courts. And those range from child support papers to tax papers to lawsuits.
Constables and the men and women who work for them also serve another type of paperwork, eviction notices.
Do not move! If you move, you are dead!
A gunman shot and killed a constable in College Station Monday.
We need 1 unit to go to Woburn and Fidelity. There's an active shooter. We have a constable down.
When the officer went to the man's home to serve a notice in an eviction case, other officers rushed to help. When the exchange of gunfire ended after 30 minutes, Constable Bryan Bachmann was dead. Another man and the gunman also died. Several others were hurt.
Just this last year, we had 1,245 eviction suits filed.
Wiggins says serving eviction notices is becoming more difficult in Jefferson County. He blames cuts in manpower and the hostility constables often face at an emotional and difficult time.
When we go to a door and knock, we don't know what's waiting for us.
The uncertainty is something officers come to expect, but the outcome Monday still has the constable reeling.
Extremely saddened by it. I guess outrage. This constable is someone who we have met at schools, and even though he's far away as far as the miles go, he's doing the same thing that we're doing here.
Those situations are almost always highly charged, very emotional.
The same duties Deputy Constable Riley is carrying out each day. Officers separated by county lines, but united in their mission and their grief for their fallen colleague. In Jefferson County, Kalie Desimone, KFDM 6 News.
Constable Wiggins told KFDM News he always uses at least 2 of his officers for evictions. He says the show of force can't prevent something bad from happening, but it might make a difference. To read more about the shootings in College Station, go to our website at KFDM.com.